Victoria Ballard, naturopath, speaking to you from Rishikesh, where we have the International Yoga Festival. And I looked through the program, and there was a class on total wellness and obesity. I thought, oh, well, let's see what they have to say. I have studied Ayurveda, but really, in practice, it's more massage, essential oils. There are medicines, but they all look like cow shit and they stick sugar in it. You can get tablets, but couldn't even get anything. I actually have had a few TIAs and I need to take blood thinners, and I wanted to do it Ayurvedically. No, they haven't got anything. So, and the class on obesity, it was all breathing and yoga postures. And I really can't say that I have any faith in losing weight through doing yoga postures, except if you are a cortisol type, the adrenal type, that is very stressed, and when stressed puts on weight. And I've mentioned this in several videos. Myself, I have the belly fat. The body type, as I have mentioned before, is usually like, for men, it looks like they've got a beer belly, even if they don't drink. We don't get fat arms and legs, or, as you can see, not round the neck and the face. It just all goes on the belly, and that is typical of an adrenal type that produces more cortisol than the average person, and under stress the cortisol goes crazy. So yes, yoga is very, very useful for that. I've also found it useful for my joints. I was told 30 years ago that I needed a hip replacement, and my x-rays look like I must be in incredible pain. I'm not in any pain, because I'm not on an anti-inflammatory diet at the moment. Here in India, I'm eating carbs, but for 6 months of the year in England, I'm carnivore, and that has just about cured all the allergies and inflammation, and I don't get the acid reflux anymore, although it's starting to twinge a little bit with all this carbohydrate. But it's only a month now before I go back to India. And I wanted to tell you that the offer of free one-to-one consultation by email, especially doing the elimination diet to find your allergies. If you've got metabolic syndrome, you've almost certainly got allergies, and if you've got allergies, you've almost certainly got metabolic syndrome. And allergies can cause all kinds of different bodily sensations, and you can call it dis-ease. So you need to find your allergies and eliminate them. And I am offering to supervise you on an elimination diet. As I have explained, I did it by accident. It was so hot in Mexico. When India was closed, I went to Mexico, and the humidity was 95%, and it was very, very hot. And I just ate meat because meat fills me up. And I only had one frying pan and one burner. So I just fried steak. It was cheap and really good. They did an American style steak with lots of fat around the outside. And it's ribeye, but when you get a ribeye in England, there's no fat on it. And anyway, I was eating this delicious steak every morning before 8 a.m. Then it was too hot to eat. And I lost, I lost pounds and pounds. I did record it somewhere how many pounds I'd lost. It was over 50 kilos. No, it can't be. That would be 100 pounds, and I wasn't 100 pounds overweight. I think it was 50 pounds. I think I lost 50 pounds in just a few weeks. That's the power of carnivore and fasting, both combined. And I think I had done intermittent fasting before, I had done one meal a day before, I'd done carnivore before, but the combination of making it the morning meal instead of the lunch and dinner, making it the morning meal, quite a lot. I ate nearly a kilo of meat, and I just went right back down to my weight when I was in my teens. And to be honest, it seems like it has cleared up metabolic syndrome in that I've been in India now for nearly 5 months. I've been eating traditional Indian food, which is rice, spice, few vegetables, and some dal, some lentils. I've started eating a lot of curd because I'm a bit concerned about the fact that I'm not getting the bacteria in the intestines. The bacteria in the intestines, there's trillions of them, and they affect mood. And if you've got what is called leaky gut, the toxins from the bacteria go through the holes in the intestine into the bloodstream, and they pass the blood-brain barrier, and they can give you mood disorders, mental health problems. And this is all covered in GAPS, the Gut and Psychology Syndrome, by Natasha Campbell McBride. There's lots of videos, and she's written lots of books. I've studied her, and I use quite a bit of her technique. So I have not only worked with the Harley Street doctors doing the elimination diet back in the 80s, I've come forward with a lot of information from Jason Fung, having read his books. And of course, as a naturopath, I studied fasting, and really, I mean, the most extreme diseases were getting better from fasting. And there was a clinic in Russia, which unfortunately closed, and unfortunately the notes have not been translated. But I've seen a video of this clinic, and it was treating really old people. There was one there of 84. I'm not saying that's really old because I'll be there very soon. But they're basically like quite severe illnesses, including cancer, which in those days was the number one illness. I think number one now is heart disease, and Alzheimer's. What an awful way. Alzheimer's is being called type 3 diabetes. So all this metabolic syndrome causes diabetes, prediabetes, diabetes type 2, and diabetes type 3, Alzheimer's. So you want to heal your metabolism, you want to heal your allergies, and you want to get an elimination diet. And I'm offering, and it's really getting near me going back to England, so it's really only a month now that I can offer it for free. So please take me up on it. My email address is in the description. When I get back, I probably will be able to do some Zoom consultations, but they will be charged. Not a lot. When you consider that back in the 80s, the doctors were charging £120 an hour, I was thinking of just doing the 40-minute Zoom consultation for $50. I mean, that's nothing for what you're getting. A supervised elimination diet to find all your allergies and heal your health. So please take me up on it, and I look forward to hearing from you. And please could you subscribe, and if you've stayed till the end, I always give you a bonus, and that is the temple. Where's the temple? The beautiful views of the Himalayan mountains. That's your bonus for listening to me all the way till the end. So thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I would like to hear from you. Like to get a bit of feedback. Okay, thanks. Bye.